After England defeated the French at the Battle of Bremule, Normandy was back in King Henry's hands. But 1 year later, his good fortune turned to tragedy. In 1120, his son and heir William Adelin died in a shipwreck. The future of Henry I's kingdom was in jeopardy. Henry desperately needed a new heir. With no legitimate sons left alive, he broke with tradition and chose his daughter, Matilda. Henry forced his barons to swear an oath to accept Matilda as queen. But when the king died, they broke their promise. England would not be ruled by a woman. Matilda's cousin Stephen saw his chance and claimed the throne. The crisis moved to the capital. At Westminster Abbey, Stephen was crowned king, but Matilda wanted what was hers. She was also lining up powerful supporters who would fight Stephen for her right to rule. Their conflict engulfed England in civil war. Fighting raged throughout the land. In 1141, everything focused on one of the kingdom's most strategic cities, Lincoln. Matilda's allies had commandeered the castle. But King Stephen was determined to take it back. He besieged the castle. Stalemate. As dawn broke on February the 2nd, everything was about to change. Matilda's half-brother, Robert of Gloucester, raced to break the siege. As Robert's forces approached Lincoln, Stephen's army turned away from the castle to face them. Robert could win Matilda the crown, but only if his army could win the day. Robert of Gloucester's forces approached Lincoln. Their task, to liberate the castle from King Stephen's siege. While behind Lincoln's walls, troops loyal to Matilda held the castle for the Empress. First, Robert's forces would stage an ambush to prevent enemy reinforcements from joining with King Stephen's army.
Scouters, are ready to read. Scouters, read it out.
Jonas, it's your maintenance.
Cosa is that? Ik ga doen dat.
Järve for Blotbertin estet sendemete minä wenkes.
Robert's men concealed themselves in a sheltered grove and lay in wait for the enemy.
What wilt thou?
Give me Hestus. Het wel be odor.
What Bertin estet? Essa should be
Each sail the foe! Ik ga doen. Hoe doet wel met laatste? Ik ga de foe!
Send them into me workers! Men of arms, have we cleared
Robert defeated the first column of Stephen's reinforcements, but he knew more were on the way.
Send them each for Fethiness. Each for Fethiness.
Scout to do any duty. Follow any hesta.
What each of thine is?
Where zullen we gaan? Read it al samen.
Men of each do a soort to headest.
Scouters, you ready for it? Herre reader, Scouters. Read in this ahead. I kan velding minst.
Every men of arms, women verende ute. Each so a hessa aliate. Men en gane.
Vendors, I said. The Vendors Pirates upon us. Ik ga doen vaart.
Beyond this onwards! Avoid it!
We zijn de zwaard.
With more of Stephen's reinforcements eliminated, Robert was steadily undermining the siege.
Cosa Isan, het wel beodon. Het wel beodon. Volwendet die hesta. We read it. Do endemi duty. We read it. Read it al samen, Scouters.
Hier we van bloed obey
It's
thine is.
there the foe!
Ik sua hessa aliata. Ik doe a soort.
Give me hest, do endemi duty. Ik heb found the foe!
Send them into me workers.
Vendors, I send nearby!
Ich obey thine is. Ik sua hessa aliata. What we are finished. Here we for blood on Baal. Ich obey thine is. What will ich do a soort to headest? Hessa should be.
Cosa Isan, Scouter Irene.
Men of armies are granted for store. What will come?
Scouters!
Robert's men decimated King Stephen's reinforcements and were poised to break the siege. Continuing the push towards Lincoln, Robert sent in a large company of reinforcements to aid his vanguard.
What will thou? Poirot, sir.
To further weaken the siege, Robert would need to cut off Stephen's supplies. He targeted the nearby market town.
Frankest send them each for 39. Men of armies are needed. Ich so ein.
Estes cometh, astin, Est steppeth to it, and
Scout, ridende sua head.
Hierwe for
Repe of Ripoli,
Sendement in
Bender,
Oekes.
isena near me!
Ich forfethin es. Essa
Estet foliende Estes. I canna do. Al suitha, yes, sir.
What beathin ich do a sua fuhetist. Ich obey thine es. Ich forfethin.
What sueth the heta? Heriende
He
Estes.
sailed the foe!
Sueth the heta. Up there, Arwayman! It's in Gendeus!
He can be found in the boat! He sailed the boat! Scout, scout, reader, scout, it will be done! Ridende fort! Doende mi giunte! Et will be done! We just held the net. Ridende nu. Ik wil do that. You can't be found in the boat! Who's a builder Scout, he come on the fara! Verende sua head! Ridende sua head!
Rallying to Matilda's cause, a large group of knights arrived at Lincoln to bolster Robert's army. With the market town in ruins, King Stephen's supplies began to dwindle. Robert received word that Welsh troops under Matilda's banner were en route to join forces with him. But King Stephen had the roads to Lincoln heavily guarded, and the route was not without risk, even for the hardy Welshmen.
And Estes cometh in dwindle. All of Benita's yard. Fuse to servant. Read Fuse Benita.
Duce is not give me Hestes. Scoutess, be ready for Hestes. Wait, Herr Reader, Scoutess.
Estes Benita.
Scout, ridende sua head. Where is Shulam we got? Scoutess, readeth Uta. Scoutess, read Tengli. Oh, let the winner Shulam has well well done. Readeth outsounding, Scoutess.
Arthur keepeth good fettle.
Scout, where readeth?
Benita's.
He can't be found in the boat!
Making their way to Lincoln, Matilda's Welsh allies were ambushed by the king's soldiers. Robert's men would need to aid the Welsh if they wanted their help in breaking the siege.
Scoutess, wait, Herr Reader, Scoutess. Give them a Hestus! Countess, it will do that.
Joining forces on the road to Lincoln, Matilda's allied troops made for the castle to lift the siege.
Where Herr Reader, Scoutess? Where Reader? Doende mi duty.
And all for honor.
Scout, readeth Alsamin, Scoutess. With a Schulenwigger, Scoutess. Readeth Uta. Where Reader? Ich will. Ich will do that. Ridende swaait. Het wel be done.
Benita's standing. Glidan.
Scoutess, het wel be done. Ich will do that. Readeth Alsamin, Scoutess.
Robert's forces spotted a large detachment of Stephen's soldiers guarding the castle gates. If they hoped to liberate Lincoln, they would need to break the blockade and rout the army.
Fuste di Crit, die best good fettle Critus.
Boa, ich alles.
Scout, volwende di hesta. Dovende di giute. Et quella beodo. It's there on the bow!
Fusenie per me a bot voliende hestes. And sweets them, yes. Sua they hector.
Alle Critus for Arnes, Mester Arno Critus.
Then they do sell. Alle sweet, Yahweh shatten. Heriende hestes do. They kinda do. Dein hestes.
Robert's forces scattered the king's army, leaving the gates to the castle unguarded.
Scoutus.
Hestes,
Barto Certes.
Scoutus, volwende di hesta.
Robert's men finally united with Lincoln's garrison. They could now use the castle to strengthen their army. To lift the siege, they needed to destroy the enemy camps surrounding the castle.
What needeth beyond done? Building done. It looketh good.
Fuste tulkes, hestes. Entendeth, freckes. Nu dan, kom ons hard, hestes cometh arwe, periende hestes nu. Hiereth, hes opnen bereth ar, boy, have me bow. Verende, Yahweh, hestes cometh ar, steppeth to it, arwe men. Freckes,
Outridende sua het.
Easy to work. What can this work?
Entendeth, freckes.
Caritas.
With a shul et well beodon. Na! The bow et ferende!
Experiment standeth and presenteth. Spirit that will they all do. Swat they had. Tempest, lustet for hästen. We on going the Tulkas.
Hästes kommer.
What will thou? Spanner on the load.
Fräckes haken. Nu hästes.
Aggressor for hästes. Yeah.
Boostay Tulkas. Hästes.
What needeth beyond Get it the swinkin', toon folk. Yeah. See they to work there.
Ton folk already ready.
Fräckes haken. Nu hästes.
See they to work there.
Yare to done some worker. Ik heel build that.
Boostay Tulkas.
Alla keep it good fettle, Knitas.
Intended.
Aggressor yourself. What the heck?
Take window.
Give us good fettle, Knitas! Copy well, Nisebo! On the trigger! Jare unto a marker. Renne mina män.
Hästes!
Anita, what needeth beyond the...
Hästen kommer!
It's livet to hinder!
Gräset, ja, arbeide!
Matilda's forces struck hard, destroying one of King Stephen's siege camps.
Alles with it.
See they to worker.
You're ready to done some work. You can build it that for see they to work at. Eagle have a that you build.
Hästes kommer!
Intended nu till they are killed. We are fortgången. Kritus, another side.
Fräckes haken.
Intended nu tolkas. Analunga nu. Fabric as you hear it that. All of the tempest. Los
Hästes kommer!
ik hill. Atul Knitus. Ut fride. Thou Atul tolkas. Jare unto a marker. What wilt thou? We can go in the Turkish. See the Hestes. You'll then do that, read the note. See they to work it. Agretes for Hestes. Swap ahead.
What needed we undone? Empress, looking for Hestes.
What needed be undone? Ik kill see day to worker. Arita, what needed worker?
We haven't seen a game!
What needed worker?
See they to worker.
Yeah, ready to done some worker. Well, then they that right to know. Anita, what needed worker? Aggress at yourself. Move it, get in Hestes. Aggress for we are going to notice.
What the hell with that? Crossbow and then they meet Amanda. Crossbow Yara on the way pending. Rapid weapons. Grites in the helmet one on the new. Further.
King Stephen's army dwindled as Matilda's forces struck down another siege camp.
Aggress at yourself.
Crossbow Yara on the way pending. Crossbowers!
Ich bin gut. Ich schill enorm.
Hispana on the loaded. Yara onto a marker.
Get it to Swinken some folk. Ik no build that for them. Cease to Hestes, cease to Hestes.
You can have crossbow. Rapid weapons! Into the shot! Crossbow! Rapid weapons!
Quavos.
Send them to Mina Watkis. Agretem for Estes. When I'm going to contest, beyond this tears, look them for Estes.
Ich bin gut.
Dann Estes? Intendeth nu, Tolkien.
See fate to work. Build end day that Rita new.
Jefe mea, but... Min spera, ja.
Grite, Tempest, luftet for Estes.
Griffes! In the shot! That way, chef.
When I'm going to contest. Send them to Mina Watkis. Something to Shepton. Send them to Mina Watkis. Yara, onto a marker. Amos Wall, crossborders! Intended to crossborders, Hernende Minamanda! Yeah, and on the read. And grace set your swath ahead. All of Anita's yard.
The king's army was scattered, and those who didn't fall fled. King Stephen was spotted, shielded by his men. To end the siege, Matilda's forces needed to capture Stephen and rout his army.
What may have been Heston? Send a man to Mina Watkis. Aggressive for Hestus.
Matilda's men closed in and finally captured King Stephen. Matilda's forces had won the battle at Lincoln. But the fight for the crown was not over yet.